This is a great question. And so what I have to say to this is everyone in the world doesn't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? I might agree with that, you might agree with that, but not everybody in the world agrees with that. So my thing is I'm talking to everybody. So the people that are going to do it, the thing is most people in the world are going to have premarital sex. It's going to happen. I have no control over that. No one has control over that. But if they're going to do it, I'd rather that they do it carefully and they protect themselves and they make smart choices, because that's the thing. That's the one thing that I always had issue with when it came to religion is people want to say, oh, just be abstinent, don't have sex, blah blah blah. But no one talks about how to deal with the urges. No one talks about the feelings, the cravings. Like, no one talks about that. And so a lot of these people are suppressing themselves and not, and then a lot of people go out and they do it. You know what I'm saying? They suppress themselves for so long and then they go out and do it, and they're not married. My thing is, if you're going to do it and you're not married, at least be mindful of who you're doing that with. Because I talk to people about that. Every time you have sex with someone, you merge with someone, you're merging souls. You're really soul tying together. People don't think that, but it's true. And so my thing is, I know people are going to do it still, so I'd rather, if they're going to do it, at least they're really smart and safe about it. Because at least if I can paint the picture that, hey, every single time you lay with someone, you've got a tie with them, and you got a tie, and you don't know who they're tied to, and so you're inviting all types of spirits and energies into your vessel, your temple, which I feel like your body really is your temple. That's why I say people really need to be careful who you let into your temple, because if you look at it that way, yeah, everybody's not just gonna know. So that's how I look. People aren't always gonna believe the way that you believe, and so I try to speak to people in a way where at least I'm going to help them in life. I'm going to help them uplift themselves and protect themselves, because I believe that everything is spiritual. People might not want to believe that, but everything is energy, everything is spiritual. So if I can help someone to make a smarter choice than what they're about to do, then I feel like I did my job.